Hi everyone, I'm Mark Rosenthal with you on this Thursday. We've got storms to talk about, but before we do that, I want to say hi to my good friend Hair by Hannah. Hannah did a wonderful job in my hair yesterday, putting blonde in. She's a major league talent. Go see her. She's in Washington Street, and then we took a little jaunt down the street to Brookline. And we saw her son, a really great guy, Nemo, who owns a great restaurant called Vitoro's Grill. Vitoro's Grill on Beacon Street in Brookline. Check them out for lunch and dinner. I think you're going to like it. All right, now, you ready to go on this journey with me? We got a lot to talk about, so sit down and let's do it together. First off, weather forecast is being brought to you by mywoodenergy.com. You're going to need firewood, folks, over the next couple of weeks. Call them 781-272-0568, mywoodenergy.com. Weather headline, let's do it. It's a cold Thursday. A little snow comes in tonight. And tomorrow morning could be a dusting to an inch or two, and then it'll end tomorrow probably before noon. Could some of the roads be slick? Yes. Is it a big deal? No. But the big storm comes in Saturday night. Snow in Boston to ice and then rain, or do we stay a mix and then go back to snow? I'm working on that. But the other headline would suggest ice or rain, Boston Sunday morning. If it does go to rain, it changes back to snow. And it could snow really hard Sunday afternoon with rapidly falling temperatures, creating an intense flash freeze situation with temperatures falling below 15 before dark, a strong north wind over 40 miles an hour. There could be power outages as well. So let's run through the forecast, and then I want to show you some maps rather. Today, here's the deal. Partly sunny. It'll be much colder. Teens, mid-20s, bundle up. Clouding up, cold overnight. Some light snow developing late. Temps staying in the mid-20s. Now, here's your 5-day forecast. Let's do it. Friday, any snow will end in the morning. Could be a little sun during the afternoon. Not a bad afternoon temperature-wise. It'll be 35 to 40. Saturday, cloudy and cold in the 20s. I have snow by evening. It could hold off a little bit later. It's the latter half of Saturday night. We'll see. It will be snowing rather, very heavily Saturday night into Sunday morning. And then I think the mix or the change to rain line gets very close to Boston. We could just go to rain in Boston. We'll see. The 128 belt just could go to ice, and then heavy wet snow north and west of 495. Everything's going to transition back to snow. Look at the temperature by Monday morning is 4 above zero. And Monday itself, it's sun, windy, bitter cold near 12, wind chills below zero, increasing clouds on Tuesday. There could be some more snow at night. So you still with me on this? You ready to look at some maps with me? So here we go. All right, let's jump to the chase, or cut to the chase, as they say. By Saturday night, say about 10 o'clock, we've got low pressure developing back here in West Virginia. And this is the European. They're slower than this. They say the precip is still hanging in from about Albany, Chicopee, down to about Long Island. Maybe some very light snow in Boston, but the whole precipitation shield is moving off to the northeast. Okay, so you got this. This is late Saturday night. Now let's jump ahead. Where's my Sunday morning map? My Sunday morning map would suggest that low pressure now really trying to take shape around Chesapeake Bay. This thing's really starting to wind up, and we are looking at either heavy snow or ice in the greater Boston area. Rain over the Cape. I think temperatures in the Cape are going to jump into the 50s. And heavy snow, probably from about 495 north and west. We've got cold, high pressure in eastern Canada and all kinds of cold air whipping in on the backside of the storm. This is 7 o'clock Sunday morning. Okay, let's go to Sunday afternoon. Did I bring that forecast into Sunday afternoon? I did. And this is a weather map Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock. Now we have two low centers. One low is just to the south of Long Island in this position. And I feel if it's raining or sleeting in Boston, the wind's eventually going to turn more north, and the cold air is going to be draining down from northern New England. Well, by the way, at 1 o'clock, it'll only be at single numbers from about Concord, New Hampshire, Rutland, Vermont, and north of Portland. That cold air is going to start to drain down and cause any rain in Boston to go back to snow. This first wave of low pressure is going to start to move off to the northeast. Here's the second storm, and this is really going to do us in, because by the time this gets up close to our latitude, I think the cold air is entrenched and we're back to snow. So let's look at that map here. And that's Sunday evening now, say 7 o'clock. Here's the first wave of low pressure moving to the east. The wind has already turned north in Boston. It should be snowing to beat the band if the European is right, as the second storm comes up to join forces with the first storm. Again, cold high pressure in central Canada. Bitter, bitter cold air now affecting everybody. And even on the Cape and the Islands, I feel by late Sunday afternoon or by evening, the rain's going to change to ice and then snow. It's going to put a flash or create a flash freeze over everything. So I'm concerned about the snow, then the rain, then the ice, and then the snow again, and a flash freeze. Those are the elements you really need to think about. Now, let me show you the European snowfall map. This is what they're going with. In this pink zone, just like this, they're talking about over a foot of snow, from eastern Maine down to Portland, Maine, into Worcester, into northern Connecticut, and back into the Berkshires. But this is, I'm going to be a little bit conservative. This is my snowfall map, and this is what I'm thinking right now. From the Merrimack Valley, Gloucester, Boston, southern Worcester County, Springfield, we're going for 8 to 15 plus. When you get to Brockton, to Providence, south of Hartford, 6 plus. The south coast of New England, 3 to 6 inches plus, and of course 2 to 4 inch plus around the Cape and the Islands. But look at the orange zone in this position. This is the jackpot now. Northern Worcester County. Whoops, I'm not going to do this, am I? Hello? Nope, it's not going to let me write on my map. I must have screwed up something. Anyway, so you see the orange from about Portland to Portsmouth down to northern Worcester County, the Berkshires, all the way up to Concord, New Hampshire. A good chunk of ski country is going to get 1 to 2 feet of snow. So this is my map. I could be conservative. We might get more than that in the greater Boston area. Let me flip back the camera here. We could get more than that in the greater Boston area, depending on the storm track. Again, this is only Thursday. We have another 48 hours to tweak this. Of course, we'll be around. We'll keep you posted. That's my forecast. Thanks for checking in. I'm Mark Rosenthal.